Hello, and welcome to a brand new Football Manager series. My name is Tom, and as you can clearly see, we're playing Football Manager. So, inventively, I've called my channel Tom FM, which admittedly does sound like a really dodgy radio station, but it's not. It's going to be a fantastic channel full of Football Manager wonder. You're going to learn so much from this channel. You're not really, actually. I'm probably not that good. We're playing at Southampton, they're not even that good, are they? Which actually is a lie. They finished 6th last year, and they could probably do it better. But the reason I chose Southampton is because I love playing with youth players. I love developing the youth and selling them on for a lot of money. And obviously Southampton are quite good at that in real life. So I thought, well, they must have a good team. They must be able to do that. And I've never played as them before. In fact, I never really started in the Premiership before. I usually just start lower down and work my way up through the leagues and get to the Premiership, and you've taken like a Kettering to the Premier League title, that kind of thing, which is always good fun. So the reason we chose Southampton is for the youth team, and we'll see how we can develop them. So first of all, I'm going to take through the summer transfers that we've made. Now bear in mind I said I want to develop youth. I've not really done that well with the transfers in that regard. We've only made 3. Well, actually 5, but those bottom 2 don't count. Those free transfers, they're just very young players who aren't actually going to develop into anything, but they were just available on the free transfer. So we snapped them up and might sell them on for 100k or so in a few years' time. So we signed Mattia De Sciglio for 13 million from AC Milan. We're playing as a right back, but he's going to be playing as a full back. And he's the best right back at the club. He's got 4-star potential, so he will improve, which will be good. That's what we need. Defence was very, very weak on the ground at Southampton, actually, so I wanted to sign some more, but the transfer budget wouldn't really allow me to do so. We've got De Sciglio coming in. Next we signed Gerard Moreno from Espanyol, striker. We signed him for 12 million, but it will go up to about 13 million after he plays so many games, I think. And he's the best striker at the club. He's only 24, so he's going to hit his prime soon, but I wasn't confident that Charlie Austin or Shane Long were going to do that good for us this season. In fact, I'm trying to sell Shane Long, because I really don't rate him that much anymore. I think when he was younger I used to, but not so much now. So Gerard Moreno comes in as going to be a complete forward for us and bag some goals. And then for 6 million, which I thought was a bit of a bargain, we signed Gary Cahill, because the centre-backs were thin on the ground. As you can see there, only Van Dijk and Jose Fonte could actually really play centre-back, and I tried to sign some young ones in, but we were getting quoted ridiculous prices that I wasn't really willing to pay at the time. So Cahill will do, and we'll have a solid back 2, or middle back 2, hopefully. In the light of that, I did sell Yoshida, because he's a bit rubbish really. We got some good money for him. He's only 2.5 star, not really what we need. He's not going to improve, he's getting on a bit. So we sold him for 5.75, but we should get 9 million if he does well for them. So we'll look at the squad, and looking at ability wise, we've got an alright squad. Most of those first 11 are 3.5 star or 4 star. Unfortunately, our 2 best players are injured for a little while, 3 to 7 weeks, and not a week at most. That's all right. But excitingly, we've got a lot of potential. James Ward-Prowse, I'm going to give him a lot of game time. He's a good player. Harrison Reed, I'm going to try and get him on loan. Actually, he's not going to play much this season. He's not quite ready to make the step up, so hopefully he'll go on loan. But we've got some good potential, especially in the under 23s. Although actually, I think a lot of them are ready to play for the under 23s. But Jan Valery, he looks decent, doesn't he? I think we've got him being tutored. And the under 18s, there's a lot of potential there. I'm very excited by Jake Vokins. I mean, look at that, 5-star potential there, and he's only 16. So we've got him being developed. Hopefully we can nurture him, and he'll be a fantastic player for us in the future. So we have pre-season. It's gone alright, I suppose. It's not been that bad. We had a very unexpected defeat to Catania, which shouldn't really have happened, but it did. But other than that, we've been doing alright. So so today we're playing Arsenal in the first game of the league, which I mean, it's going to be hard. Arsenal are a good side. The board want us to play attacking possessional football, and I don't think we're going to be able to do that against Arsenal, who are the attacking possessional football team. So we've gone standard, slightly defensive formation, and we'll have to see how it goes. We've got Fraser Forster in goal, obviously. We've got a back four of Bertrand, Jose Fonte, Cahill and Deschilio. We've got Romeu in the middle there. And actually, I don't want that. I want James Ward-Prowse in the middle as that deep line playmaker, alongside Davis. We've got Dusan Tadic out wide. We've got Redmond on the other side and Moreno up top. So hopefully this will be enough to get us a result against Arsenal. Obviously they're heavily favourites to win. We're not too bad on the odds, actually. Not too bad. They're playing a quite attacking formation. In fact, this is one of the formations I was looking at playing this season, so maybe we should play that. I don't know. Right, we're going to give the supporters their money. We're at home against Arsenal. We need to get a good result for the fans in my first game this season. Bellerin, I looked at signing him actually in the summer. He's a decent player. But Santi Cazorla takes a corner. Easily given away. And Gerrard's got the ball. Let's see if we can work this upfield. Come on then, boys. Bertrand. He's got the ball out on the wing. He's got past one. He's got past... No, he's not got past two. Unlucky there, boys. But obviously, a minute in, the ball are going to be absolutely fuming with me because we've only had 31% possession, so we could be getting sacked already, maybe. I don't know. As Chamberlain makes his way forward and Giroud scores, and it's not exactly the start we would have wanted. We're now rock bottom of the table after 2 minutes. Arsenal on top though, which is nice. Man City are, so they're obviously 2-0 up, must be 2-0 up. Which is incredible, really. Anyway, come on boys, let's see if we can do something decent here. We struggled to retain possession, okay, and general tackling has been good, but we're committing too many fouls, so obviously Eric Black is telling me we need to make some changes, so we'll do that. Not too much to report on at the moment, although Dusan Tadic, what a goal! I'm happy with that from the middle of the box, 1-1, and if we can keep this up, you know, I'd be happy with a draw today against Arsenal. I mean, Arsenal must be one of the favourites to be champions this season. They've got a decent side, so I think we're well within our right to get a draw, and a draw would be a fantastic result, I think, especially right at the start of the season when the players aren't exactly all gelled together yet. We've had a few new signings, need to learn how to play with each other again. As Santi Cazorla whips the ball in, Aaron Ramsey's got it. Ozil's got it, Ramsey's got it, and they've scored again. But even a loss by 1 goal wouldn't be that bad, I suppose. You know, I'd like to get a point at least in my first game. You know, that'd be nice, I suppose, wouldn't it? To start on drawing ways. That's all I'm going for this game, really. I think a draw is the best we can go for today. It's been a quite uneventful first half though. We've had 3 shots, they've had 2. And that's bad, isn't it? When they've only had 2 shots, but both of them have gone in. Obviously Fraser Forster's doing something wrong. Redmond's picked up an injury though. I don't want to risk him too much, so we'll probably take him off in a second at half time when that comes. Bellerin just picking up a yellow card first. So half time. I mean, Eric Black wants to say that's not been good enough, so I tend to agree with him. Maybe I'll just say, show me something else in the second half. And Gary Cahill has switched off. Redmond's going to come off though, and Jay Rodriguez is going to come on for him. And let's start the second half then. Let's see how this goes. Hopefully it'll be better. Hopefully we will score 2 goals. I mean, the way football is, you have to score more than the opposition to win, and that's a very Michael Owen-esque way of looking at it. But I'm pretty sure that's how you win a game, in my expert knowledge of football. And I'm talking absolute rubbish here because nothing's really going on. And I thought I'd have to commentate on the game a bit more, but literally nothing is happening. And you know, I'll make a sub now because Moreno's not been playing very well. Charlie Austin, you can come on, mate. Anyone else ready to come off yet? No, but Stephen Davis is looking likely. So, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Hojberg, which I can't say, but I know his first name is Pierre, so he's going to be called Pierre from now on. He's going to come on, and we'll see if he can make a difference for us. I think a change is needed at this stage because nothing's really being created by us. In the first 15 minutes, we couldn't really do anything. We had no extra shots, losing possession. I might try and go control and just see if we can get hold of the game and get a bit more attacking, because I want to be getting a point at least from Arsenal if we want to be cementing ourselves as the board only wants up half finish, but I reckon we can get European football again. We're in the Europa League this year after we finished 6th last year in real life, so I think it's not beyond us to get that. I think we've made improvements to the squad, and I think we could be pushing for those Champions League spots. However, in order to do that, you have to get results against the top teams, and a draw would be good because we're taking points away from them. And Ward-Prowse puts it in. I thought we were going to score. I really thought it. Romero got the ball to Cahill. Dusan's got the ball. Dusan gives it away. Santi's all played to Giroud, and they're going to score now. I can feel it. I can really feel it. They've got so much space on that left-hand side. Alexis Sanchez comes in and makes it 3-1. And when you 3-1 down, you might as well just go overload. Take more risks. And let's see where it goes. Because we've got nothing to lose now, 2-goal deficit's hard to come back from, and I'm pretty sure defensive isn't the way to go. You want to be... If we're going to concede more, then that's fine. We've conceded that many before. You need to get back in the game rather than just go defensive. So, Dusan Tadic plays it up to Charlie Austin. He just gives it away straight away. That was awful. That's why you're not our first choice striker. Romero wins it back though, which is good. Dusan Tadic has got it, but there's nothing really in front of him. We're playing overload football and no one's up, and this is why, because Lucas is there and we're watching him, I suppose. But we've been vastly outclassed the second half, and something's got to change in the next game in order to rectify this, I think. We're going to come out with a loss, which is disappointing because I thought we could get a draw. Which I admit, it's not the most ambitious of targets, isn't it? First game of the season, new manager, we're going to get a draw. But it's against one of the top clubs, and I think that's all that was required of us this game in order to be competitive this season. And yeah, actually, I agree. I'm going to go aggressive. I'm far from pleased with that result. We need to play better. So join me next time. I'm going to play a few more games on my own and see how it goes. And then we'll get you back in a few games' time, and you can see where we are, and we'll play some games, and hopefully we'll be in a better position than we are after this game. I mean, it's the first game of the season. I'm probably being a bit pessimistic, but I want it to be better than that. So thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and